their website right now. They called Elite Dangerous. It says Elite Dangerous brings gaming's original open world adventure to the modern generation with a stunning recreation of the entire Milky Way galaxy. Here battles rage, governments fall, and humanity's frontier expands. You can impact it all. Welcome to the definitive, massively multiplayer space epic. Now, I got now on the consoles. This is on the PlayStation 4. The consoles they have Horizons is what they have on here. They have some Odyssey content on here, what they call Odyssey, which is the third iteration of the game. On the PC, you can actually get out of your ship and walk around the planet or walk around a ship. In here, this one, you still can't get out of your ship at all and walk around. But they did add fleet, like these giant carriers. You could actually purchase a carrier, a great big carrier that other ships can land on, and things like that. So they did add some other elements called Odyssey. They got a couple of achievements on some of them, I think. I don't remember, but right now, where I am right now, I am. All right, well that's where I want to go, right here, and this is where I am. Where am I at? Way over here. I am right here. No, I'm right here. No, yeah, I'm right here. I'm right here. I was right there. It's called the Marvel of Youth, which is I wanted to visit. Making BYAA Thea FL, whatever they call it. I don't know. This is a procedurally generated, computer generated map here. As you can see, it talks about a massively multiplayer because this is the entire galaxy right here. Our whole galaxy is right here. You can literally go anywhere on the galaxy, any one of these places, any of these. I can literally travel anywhere here if I want. Of course, you can't go off the map. It's like way out here in deep space, but so, but yeah, we're right here. And where I need to go is, oh, what did I just, what did I hit? I don't know. Alright, anyway. We need to go right here, Hackwood Orbital. So right here. Whee! It's a long ways. It's calculating. Okay, and this is the route I'm going to take. All the way here. These dotted lines right here means I'll need to refuel before I can travel there. That's a pretty star right there, huh? It's a long route here. Whee! So I am, where am I at? I'm still pretty far away. I'm still right here. I'm still right here. That's what they call a fuel star. I have what they call a fuel scoop on my ship that scoops up hydrogen fuel from the star. So I'm going to need to refuel here before I can go any further. Alright, we can take a look out at my ship. There's my ship. There's different camera views. That one. I decided to play a female character. That's the inside of my ship. See, that's kind of pretty. It's a passenger liner ship. Salud Cruder, whatever that. And then we can do a free look around like this. That's my ship. It's called a Dolphin. There's the sun right behind us. We're in the middle of nowhere right now. We're going to head back to our station. I have a bunch of other ships too, so that I bought. So we have a passenger we're going to take back home. This person wanted to visit that system I showed you earlier. Go back right here. All right. We can also do like free look like that. Look around. Okay. And There's all, you have all this information that you need for your ship right here. That's everything about the ship. Everything that's current. This is what kind of what the status of my ship right here, what it all has. That's what they call jump range right there, 25.77 light years current, unladen. I don't know what that means by unladen. I must be having something that I need to, that's on my ship that's keeping it from going 27 light years. That would be nice. It'd take a little less time to get here. Time since last update. Inventory. This is where, if you have a cargo, this is where you keep your cargo. I only have a cargo capacity of 2 on this ship. I have another ship that has a cargo capacity of like 295. This is a refinery. This is when you do what they call mining. You can mine asteroids. There's a refinery here where, here's some stuff that I picked up when I was mining. Some mining. And there's some, you can also scan some emissions and things. These are kinds of things you can scan, and this is right here. In fact, right here I had to scan this, get a atypical disrupted Waco echo, so I could, there's an engineer who upgraded my ship so that the jump range is further. The jump range on my ship wasn't as far before, so now it jumps a little further after having an engineer upgrade my FSD drive. This is what this, if I had stuff for here, I could put this into my engine and this would make me go faster, 25% further, but I'm lacking germanium, and I haven't figured out where to get germanium. I went online and they claim you can get it at some of these mining areas that have high metal content, but I haven't. I got a little bit of vanadium, so, but germanium is the only thing I don't have. Otherwise, I'd be able to inject that into my ship and go further. And then if I need more materials, if I want to go 50% or 100% further, and here I even have less. This one I also need niobium for 50%. This one I have everything for carbon, germanium, arsenic, whatever those other ones are, to make you go further. But these are all the different things you can, if you have it, you can synthesize these things. These are limpets. I guess I can make more limpets. These are robots to use when you go mining. I use them when I mine, and they'll grab the mining debris that I break off the asteroid, just hit it with my lining laser, and then stuff gets dislodged from the asteroid and it's floating out in space. Normally you have to fly your ship up to it to capture it in your cargo scoop, but with a limpet, the robot will come and will get it for you, so that's handy. So I didn't realize I had this. I have 5 reloads, so I can reload them 5 times. So, and large caliber magicians. There's life support in case for some reason my life support goes out, so I can replenish that. That's an important one, and different things. What's this one? This is who I have in here. I have a passenger. This is I have a luxury cabin right here. He's living in luxury. I have a first class and a luxury cabin for my passenger. I have 4 passengers sitting there in the back, and right behind me, I don't know what they're doing for fun right now, but this is a long trip, so I hope they're having fun. And here's fire group. This is where you have to set your fire groups. I actually have all my lasers off of here. This is the button. This would be the left trigger button right here. Second group. If it was a 1, like a 1, that would be the right trigger button. Or I think they call it R2 and R1 and R2, or R1 and L1. I think that's what they call it for the PlayStation. But and then there's different ones. You can add them to different ones here. These are different, where you can switch back and forth from different. So these are the modules. You can shut these modules off. Frameshift drive has a circle on it. This means that means it's been upgraded. That little circle, little red circle there next to frameshift, this means I've had it modified. And here synthesis. Here's injection again. I can't do anything as I said before, but advanced docking computer. This actually will auto dock my ship when after I get back. Sensors, those pick up everything around me. Power plant, of course, cockpit, canopy. You can shut the stuff off. Discovery scanner. Sometimes you got something called a heat. A heat on the bottom has got what they call heat output 100%, usage 78%. If my power supply can't handle it, this will be red in the bottom and you'll have to shut stuff off. You won't be able to run everything. Sometimes you can run it. You can run your ship that way instead of having everything on it all the time. So, all right, what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to get going. Pull down on your triangle. It pulls this up. Open Discovery. Enter FFS mode. Open Galaxy Map. Open System Map. System Map actually shows you the system you're in. These are all the moons. There's no planets in this system apparently. At least none of what I discovered that I know about. There's a couple of suns right here. Hold this down and I push down on the D-pad, Super Cruise, which makes me go faster than light.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We're up settle it faster, fastest speed of light. Already we're traveling faster. 2, 3. That number is moving in the right and the bottom of my screen there, where that circle is. It says 9, 10, 11, 12. It keeps going. That's the speed of light. C is like the symbol for speed of light. So we're going 16.5 times the speed of light, 17 times the speed of light. Just it immediately pumps up to the speed of light and faster. It's kind of crazy. Pretty quick. And there's our target where we have to head to. This is where we're headed. And this is the guy what we're taking here. This is information about our passenger. Gotta return him, famous explorer, to Hackwood Orbital in the Ehekatali system. Collect your reward for me at Hackworth Orbital. Passenger traits: does not react well to danger. Hull damage will dramatically reduce passenger satisfaction. Laid back. Delays are unlikely to affect passenger satisfaction. Well, this is a long trip, so hopefully that's nice. Low value target. Passengers are unlikely to be sought by hostile forces. Sometimes there'll be bad guys that try to take us out. Secretive, they don't like being scanned. There are like security people that scan you, but out this far out, they're not going to scan us now. Neutral, performing illegal actions will slightly reduce passenger satisfaction. They don't like, if I did anything illegal, they could try to shoot at somebody for no reason. This is how much is it going to pay me? $11,951,000 when we get back. This long trip. 125,000. Its arrival point is 125,042 light seconds. It goes by light seconds. This is first class. 3 weeks I have to do this. They give you a time limit, but I got 3 weeks, 6 days, 2 hours, and 11 minutes to do this. This is satisfaction is happy, so he's back there all smiling and drinking a tequila or something. I don't know. Having some fun back there. Okay, and I hit the triangle button, and here we go. We're going to jump. Orion Inner Spur. Huh. Here at the sun, I have a fuel scoop. Automatically puts my throttle at 0 basically, but we're still traveling at 30 kilometers per second. We're still moving pretty fast, but this sun, even though it looks really big, we're pretty far away from the sun. So at 30 kilometers per second, I'm pointing right at it, and I'm not even, doesn't even look like I'm even approaching the sun at that speed, even though I'm traveling 30 kilometers in 1 second, which is pretty quick, but out in space, it's not that fast. Look on the bottom right corner of my screen is, well, right next to those little things that say SYS, ENG, WEP. That's systems, engine, and weapons, and then RST is resets everything to the. You can actually adjust what they are, where we get everything in systems, everything in weapons, everything in engines, or down on the directional pad to go equals them out. It says fuel 1.48/H. I'm not sure what that means, what H means. There's a little line right there, right above mass locked, landing gear, cargo scoop. There's a little yellow line, and then part of the yellow line is blue. Well, that's fuel. That's how much fuel I have. And next to the blue line, there's a blue line. The yellow turns blue at one point, and then there's kind of a dark reddish color after that. The part right to the right there, that's how much fuel I've already used up. It'll fill up when I fill up my fuel scoop by using my fuel scoop. But the blue is that's how much fuel it'll use for my next jump. So if I get moving here, if I move, I have to. Don't want to go into the sun. It'll stop before I get too close. Scooping up some fuel right now. It says fuel scoop active, heat. Heat is a thing in this game. We're by a sun, so of course it's going to get hot. And it's 50.2 per second. I can actually go a lot faster. I have a pretty good fuel scoop in here. It'll scoop up to 176 per second. So it'll fill this up really fast. Look in the bottom right where the fuel is at. There's a little blue marker that moves across every once in a while. Filling my gas up. It's getting more and more. If you look down there, you kind of see this. Watch for a second. See as it's moving. Boop. There it goes. Run one time right there. Yep. So it's filling up gas. That's how much fuel I'm getting out there. That big circle in the middle of my screen, right to the top left of it, there's a smaller circle with a like a little white dot off to one side, kind of, I don't know what you call it. I'd say at the.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, now I'm done. You can see it's full now. It's kind of like that, not 180, but kind of at what did you say? 270 is left, so it'd be between 270 and 180 degrees on that little circle there, right by the 40% thing that has little flames, red flames right there. That's the target I got to go to when I move. You'll see it'll move too. See how it moves around. I gotta avoid the sun here. I'll crash. I won't crash into it, but my ship will stop moving. Then I'll have to wait to start up again. There it is now. See, it's in the center of the crosshairs now, and right to the left of that is the solar system right here. Is a picture of the solar system. It'll have a picture of whatever it is you're targeted towards. So now I'm going to hit the triangle button. Make sure I'm full speed. I have it set. You can actually go in settings and reset your controls, like right here. You can actually customize your controls any way you want to, like right here. I have like throttle right here. I have it set for, this is increase, decrease. This is a default, but I have them set right here where if I hold the L1 and R1 simultaneously, it'll set speed to 0. That's helpful when I fly to different stations, and I have to set my speed to 0 before the autopilot will kick in and land the ship. So, and this one sets speed to 50%. I set this one for if I do combat, because at 50% my ship has more maneuverable, so I can quickly set it to 50%. This sets to 100% right away. That way I don't have to, instead of having to hold R1 and up on the D-pad, and then it'll do it all by itself. So, and hit triangle, and here we go. .6 light years. Oh, I don't have it all the way up all the way, but it says 25.6 light years. It says the sector I'm going to NGC 5281, sector TCX C16-3, and then below that 25.6 light years. That's my jump range, as I showed you before, like right here. My jump range is 25. Right now it's currently 25.75 light years. I wish I could get it to 27.8, but I'm not sure. I may have to. They may have something on my ship I need to get rid of or change out. It'll increase the distance, but 25.7 is pretty good. Right now, at this speed we're traveling now, because we're still moving. We're moving at 30 kilometers per second, even though it doesn't look like we're moving at all. It'll take more than a year to get there. So I gotta hit the throttle up, so I hit right on the bumper and the D-pad, up on the D-pad, and boom, and here we go again. Now my scanners are scanning the entire system here. This is a new system. It's undiscovered system, so I just scanned it. I hold left on my D-pad. I got a thing that says D-scanner in the bottom left corner. I have it set for my left trigger button, so I hold on that trigger button, and then I just, bam, I just scan the entire system. It says I got 10 bodies here. 10, it'll show right here. 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And these ones with a circle around them, like that. Oh, those ones with a circle around them like that, this blue circle, means I can land on those. But I don't have a, well, I can land my ship on there, but I don't have a vehicle. I can put a vehicle in my ship to where I can land on any of these planets and then drive around on them if I want, which is pretty cool. And each of these planets have their own gravity. So if the gravity is really light, you can like fly on with your vehicle. I've landed on a planet that has heavy gravity, and that was hard to get around on. In fact, that planet's hard to escape from on your ship. I don't know what this means. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe these are both. Maybe one of these is a moon that orbits the other one. I'm not sure what this little connector thing here is. I'm not familiar with that. And these ones, you can't land on these planets because they don't have a blue circle around them. So, all right, we're gonna. By the way, I could keep going. And I look on here. It says navigation, transactions, contacts. There's no contacts. Contacts is anything in the area. If there's another ship in the area, it'll show up right here. If there's a station, it'll show the station name, and you can click on it, and then you have to request docking permission like you do at an airport with an airplane. You actually have to ask air traffic control for permission to dock your spaceship. And target, I mean, that says target right next to it, but I think that's only, I think that one target right is if you're in combat and you have an enemy on there. I'm not sure, I'm not familiar with that one. But navigation, this is where we are. Now these are unexplored. I haven't explored these yet. Now what I could do, I can actually find out about those guys by going here. I got to go all the way down like that, triangle, and then the right R1, and we go to this mode. And then here is where we find out what some of those unexplored things are. We can kind of go around, like right here. Then notice I have these little white things that pop up. And we just basically move this until there's a circle. See the circle there, that little white circle? And then we pull down a white trigger button. I just discovered a planet right there. Boom. And then there's another one. I think this is new. I'm not sure when I just update this was. This might have been an Odyssey update, their latest update, because I don't remember this before. Before you had to just fly around and let your scanner pick up everything, which was time consuming. This takes time too, but it's a little more direct here. It's kind of a fun little mini game. Each one of these planets I just discovered, I'm going to get money for it when I get back. Cartography. So. Oh, look at that. Now on the bottom it says filtered spectral analysis. It has these little like wavy lines here. When the likeliness where it's going to be here. I don't see a circle. Oh, there we go. There's another planet. Anyway, that's those. Now, some of these should probably show up now. Yep, now we got, yep. See how it says unexplored? A bunch of unexplored ones? There's still some more I didn't get yet. There's one here, one here. You could click on these. You could actually lock destination on those and check them out, see what they are. And then there's pilots. You have a pilot's handbook that tells you things too. If you, information, if anything, if you need to know, if you're something you don't know, it's all in here. Exploration introduction, integrated equipment, optional equipment, equipment you can use, maintenance equipment, full spectrum system scanner. That's what I was just doing right now. Detailed surface scanner. That's I haven't shown that yet, but that's you could shoot a probe at a planet and it'll scan the planet and tell you what's there. Selling in here you're selling exploration data. The quality of the data is generated with the Discovery scanner's energy pulse, but the value of that data is lower than using the full spectrum system scanner to scan. Oh, so you get more money if you use the full spectrum system scanner then. Oh, I didn't know that. Individual bodies. This in turn provides less valuable data than when mapping each body in a system using the detailed surface scanner. So the ones I just did, I get more money for. The ones you just do just by flying through a system, that's you don't get as much. Efficiency bonus, planetary bodies mapped with a equal or fewer number of probes required to meet the efficiency bonus will provide a higher number of credits for that. Oh, okay. And all these different things. But anyway, but you can, that's what, when we get back, we'll sell a lot of that. Here's all codex, here's all different things. Piracy, if you want to be a pirate and just go after other ships and take their cargo. Mercenary, this is where you have to be a combat pilot for hire in a dangerous galaxy. You can go after bad guys and get bounty for them. There's some aliens now. A guide to fighting the Xeno menace that threatens our galaxy. I haven't done this one yet. I haven't faced the Xeno guys, these aliens. Maps, guide to reading the maps. Fleet carriers, guide covering the ownership and operation of a fleet carrier. This is a new, latest update. This is the Odyssey update. That's after Horizons. Exploration, guide to exploring the vastness of the galaxies. Trade and smuggling, guide to trading and even outside the law. You can actually smuggle stuff. But you got to be careful if you get caught by the authorities, if they scan your ship and find you got cargo on there that's illegal, you could be in trouble for that. Owning, hunting, that's the same as like mercenary work, how to bring criminals to justice. Salvage and rescue, how to find salvage and rescue the lost throughout a dangerous galaxy. Again, there are things throughout the galaxy that you'll see signals up on your, like right here. You'll see like signals right here. There'll be like a signal. I don't see any here, but right here they'll show you signals right here. You can explore. You can go to them, and it could be somebody that's caught in a could be a passenger or somebody that's inside a escape pod that you can pick up, and then there's a place you can go turn them in. Or sometimes there's goods you can pick up. Those are kinds of things. Sometimes you got to be careful. There might be pirates there that they're going to try to attack you. I've had that happen before when I tried picking up something and somebody came and attacked my ship. So and I think that's about it. I don't think you're going to want to. I doubt you're going to want to see me jump 146 times. That could take a few hours. It'll take a considerable amount of time, as you can see, jumping that many times. So we'll go ahead and quit for now. Maybe I'll come back on right before I arrive at the station and show you, how much money I made off of everything. So yeah, it'll be boring sitting here watching me play for 10 hours. I don't know if it's gonna take that long, but it'll be a while, a couple hours at least. So long.